Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from the 26th of September up to the 2nd of October 2021. And this is for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I will show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you how to reach that fantastic energy that you have within you, your soul. And we'll talk about your next 9 years. We'll talk more about this later. Sunday, the 26th of September, is a nasty day for you. Morning and afternoon delays and frustration and depression. Bad news marching into you and giving you the inability to bond with anybody. So, any area of your life on this Sunday, the 26th of September, you have to be very careful what you say and do. Past issues which were not good also may catch up. And basically, delays will frustrate you in every possible way. Plans can be cancelled, date may not show up, and disappointment waits for you. So, the last thing you want to do is to be the organizer of anything because you're going to get it all very, very wrong. Let somebody else take charge. Their aura will be much better than yours because you'll have a very weak one on this Sunday, the 26th of September. And be careful that anything you say and do, long term problems can begin because of that. Evening and nightfall. Now, these nasty planets start to go slow. I'm sorry, they start to go fast. So, morning and afternoon slow planets are gloomy, frustrating. Evening and nightfall fast planets, which make the unexpected happen against you. So accidents of all kinds can happen. And the trouble of the morning afternoon follows you down to the evening nightfall. And that's why the evening nightfall is a very unpredictable time. And you have to be careful that accidents, whether they are personal, emotional, whether they are mental accidents, and whether they are physical accidents, all can happen. So you have to play safe. And if you have to be out, tell yourself to minimize your risk with the people you are with. Monday, the 27th September. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. And these are some of your most powerful planets on this Monday, 27th September. So go all out, whether at work, speak to your bosses of what you want, show them your talents. And whether it's in business, you'll have the sparkle about you, making the right decisions, coming up with the right formula, and attracting a lot of business energy. And money planets are everywhere. So you can do something for yourself, job and business wise. But tell yourself don't be impatient and don't be hasty with people. Try to calm yourself down if you can't get exactly what you want. Because these powerful planets for morning and afternoon, they do make you very demanding. Evening and nightfall, not so good. Planets are starting to move very fast, making you very careless in your speech and action, making you attract accidents of all kinds in the evening nightfall period. And these can be physical accidents or emotional accidents. An argument can just go out of control because these morning powerful planets can make your temper very bad in the evening nightfall period. So you want to avoid people who aggravate you. And so if you don't have to be out, don't be out. But there are some planets there that may introduce you to some business connected people. So go home early after meeting these people. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 28th of September. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Lucky in the sense that you have that kind of a aura which makes you a leader. So take the lead in any department of your life, job or business or at home or wherever you are socially. And you will see that the chances of you doing extremely well, being the leader and coming up with originality of ideas is all seen to happen on this morning and afternoon of the 28th of September, Tuesday. Make an effort because you are going to attract some good, powerful energy as well, saying things which are very brilliant. Evening and nightfall turns the opposite. It turns nasty. Now it denies you any kind of favors, these planets on the evening nightfall of Tuesday, the 28th September. And you can be let down, you can be deceived, Basically, you won't be on the same wavelength as other people. So how could you ever get along with anybody? So if you don't need to be out, don't be out. And if you're unsure of the uncertainty of the people you're going to meet, then think twice before you have to go. Because from the bad will become worse. That's how it happens. And drive very slowly because accidents can be seen. Wednesday, the 29th of September. This is a 24-hour good luck for you. But if you are working or in business, there seems to be too many emotional planets there in the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 29th September. So tell yourself if it's a working day, use more logic and use facts and figures rather than depending on the emotional imagination and creativity. So you need facts and figures because these morning afternoon planets are making you think very emotionally, distracting you with thoughts who you're going to meet later on for lunch or for dinner. And that may distract you. But these are good planets. So they'll bring the imagination anyway. Evening and nightfall also good. Now the planets who own the internet are there. And so you should go onto the internet and you should be able to get plenty of help for yourself, making very good contacts and being very successfully connected. And even if you're not on the internet, go out and meet people. You can meet some very powerful, good people to help you in any area of your life. Thursday, Thursday, the 30th of September, is an excellent, powerful morning and afternoon. The planets who have the energy to have you expand or grow into whatever you're doing, job wise or business wise, they are all there. So make use of this morning and afternoon of Thursday, the 30th September, to speak to your bosses, to speak to the business who you're doing with. Look for the ability to show them how you can help them expand and even prosper more. They will value you very high. Evening and nightfall, I'm not so happy. All your plans may be postponed, they may be cancelled. Emotional trouble, emotional expectations not working. And so it's a failure, evening and nightfall, in anything you attempt to do. Why bother to even go out, I say? But if you have to, plans already made, then tell yourself that you have to be careful and not be expectant of anything. That way you won't be disappointed. So behave that way. And unless you really want to demand something, and even if you do that, it's not going to work. So if you don't have to go out, sometimes it's the best way how to avoid such a scenario of disappointment. Friday, the 1st of October, this is a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. Your aura will shine, which means the magnetism you have in your speech and your action is good enough to persuade people all the time. And you're going to be excellently seen as a very important person. So important possibilities, whether in job like promotion, or to be noticed that you're special, or in business to enlarge or attract more business. Everything like that is possible in the morning and afternoon of Friday, the 1st of October. The only thing you have to control is your ego because the ego planets are there. Your ego sometimes brings a lack of tolerance and a lack of teamwork. So improve tolerance, improve teamwork, and you'll do better. Evening and nightfall is very inspirational, and inspirational can be used for many things. The planets of internet are also there. So you might be inspired by something you learn from the internet or whoever you're meeting. You're going to have a very good time and you'll be inspiring people with your ideas and your present company. So it's a very profitable to be out and about in the evening nightfall. You have to be clever. No harm being materialistically minded so that you get what you want in the end rather than just a good time. Thursday, the 30th of September. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Many heavyweight, powerful planets who are wanting to help you are there. So you could make some great connections. Or your bosses at work will realize that you need a promotion, you have done well. Or in business, you are going to get more businesses. So the good side of life is easily enlarged and expanded for you in the morning and afternoon. You have to make the effort of exciting these planets by making the contact, seeing people, asking favors. Evening and nightfall. Planets are moving very slow. They have nothing to offer you. Not worth going out. Stay home is better, more profitable. And so, if you have to be out, be careful that plans can be cancelled, postponed, date may not show up, and you'll be very frustrated in the end with whoever you are. So, think carefully because people you know from your past may also meet you that you don't like, causing depression or unhappiness. So, staying home sometimes is much safer and better. Friday, the 1st of October. This is an excellent 24 hours. Morning and afternoon, you'll have everything going for you, whether work wise, business wise, any wise. And you'll be able to show off your originality of ideas. And you'll be able to be the leader you want because your aura will shine. So go right ahead, plan it properly. If it's a job, go see your bosses with your plans. If it's a business, push yourself and show your capabilities. You're going to get something very handy and very good for you in the morning and afternoon. And I like your evening and nightfall as well, where planets are going to give you a good base for you to work on. Some of these planets own the internet. So go to the internet and you will see many opportunities and possibilities to give you very quick connections and good results. So you are very lucky evening and nightfall because your soul is inspiring you with your ideas and your actions. Saturday, the 2nd of October. I like the morning and afternoon, especially if you're not working, because these are all good time, social, and romantic kind of planets. So you have a chance to be very happy emotionally, whether with the family and your partner, business and your marriage partner, or with the romance people as well. So you are going to be very lucky as well, finding somebody good to be with. You'll be very imaginative because these planets make your imagination perfectly good. And so it's going to be a happy morning and afternoon. There's one planet from the evening nightfall, the planet of depression. He may come now and then to bring some disappointment of something. Don't get too carried away. You have a bigger group of good planets. But when you go to the evening and nightfall, things are not going to be very stable. Your plans may be cancelled, they may be postponed, or they may be most disappointing. So if you are too expectant, then you are going to feel that disappointment more. So don't be too expectant of anything in the evening and nightfall of Saturday, the 2nd of October, because your ego is also involved. So if you let to be too expectant, your ego is going to be unhappy and you will show that unhappiness. It's a gloomy evening and nightfall. Why bother to even go out, I would say. Now about this 90-minute session. Yes, I have that for you. And I'm going to show you how in these 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I will help you in many ways to meet that powerful energy you have, teach you how to meet your soul. It's a system which I will teach you. And once you do that, you will be somebody very special. People who are coming out with these out of the world ideas, how do they get there to so much power and wealth and fame? You can do that too. You need to connect with the soul. And I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. It's a system which I will teach you. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's a host of energy. And then to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I'll show you the platform for your next 9 years, how to be in and out with the ages and the calendar years. So all that's going to happen. And all that is just for USD $50. So here's my email. Send me this email. Let's get down to it. And let's get your next 9 years as best as we can. Something very different to look forward to. Until we meet, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.